Hey everyone, how you doing? Oh my god, I forgot my intro. I'm engaged! We're engaged!
Is that the new intro?
That's the new intro. You guys, we are officially engaged. It happened February 28th. I have not signed. Is there a signed contract that you have?
It's not official.
We are engaged. And Riley proposed February 28th. And it happened when we were skiing in Sun Valley for his birthday trip.
We always said we wouldn't do it around the birthdays, but I snuck it in.
Yeah, you got me a little bit there.
Yeah, it was a good cover.
So, you guys, I thought we would just sit down and do a story time and show you guys some clips from the trip and clips of Riley actually proposing. And yeah, I feel so whole. I feel so excited. I feel so happy.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's weird. It's just kind of sinking in. For me.
Yeah. We were like on the high of being on vacation, it being Riley's 30th, us getting engaged, being with your family. Like we were on the skiing. We were like on a high the whole time.
Hanging out with my best friend. His fam came to town. Yeah, it was a lot. And then it's a 13-hour drive back, which isn't terrible, but then there's that. Then you got to recover from the trip.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
It's like just real life. And
here we are.
All of these beautiful flowers have been sent to us behind us. I think that's why our allergies are messed up. I feel like we need to have a little bit of champagne to tell this story because it's long. It feels like it's a very long story because there's a lot of elements to it that I haven't even talked to my followers about.
This is the good bottle.
Here, you do it. I don't know. This terrifies me. I can't even.
Pressure's on. How long have we been saving this?
Forever.
All right, should we see if I can nail the lens right in the middle?
No, don't do that.
Popping bottles.
Oh my god.
That thing wanted to shoot out.
It really did. It was like, bitch, you had me in your fridge for 8 years.
Insider tip, if you leave the little crown on, gives you a little grip to pull off the cork.
Oh my god, I low-key want to put that strawberry banana juice in it. Or was that not good because that's a smoothie? Never mind. It's like oil and water. Oh my god. We're off the rails already. Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Tink.
A lot of people were like, oh my god, did he have the ring for a long time? Or like, when did Riley start with the ring? So do you want to talk about like the ring process? Also, just so you guys know, a lot of questions about my ring. The stone is a morganite. It's a semi-precious stone, and that means it's super soft. And it's from Merrill Fine. My cousin Sasha works there, and she designed the ring with Riley. Yeah, so morganite is actually healing of the heart chakra. That's the meaning of a morganite, and it's just like so sweet because it's like, you healed my heart.
You're gonna make everyone cry.
But that is why I've never been a diamonds girl. You guys have always seen my rings that I wear all the time. I'm not a big diamond girl, so this is very much so up my alley. When I saw the ring, oh my god, bitch, I almost fell on the floor. I mean,
you did fall.
I pretty much did fall on the floor. So you started working with Sasha around October-ish, right?
Something like that. Luckily, we had somebody on the inside. I mean, that was, that was really nice. So my process was fairly straightforward, could just focus on getting the right stone. And about October, reached out to Sasha. I changed her name in my phone. And that was the tough part because like we're working together and filming and editing and sharing photos and
we're on each other's phone. Like it's not like we're taking each other's phones, but I'll be like, oh, look at this photo. And then if I see Sasha Cordero texting you, I'm like, okay, you guys are talking about a ring.
I'll need to show her edits on the computer.
And then iMessage just pops up on MacBooks. So like you just wind up seeing messages.
So Sasha knew, so we were cool with that. We had like a couple code words. I changed her name, and she never led with anything about the ring. It was always vague, and then we could start the conversation. And so that's how it went. We were at the mall with Emily. They wanted to pick out something, and I was tagging along, doing nothing. So they were in a store.
Oh, that day you weren't with us a lot that day. You were kind of roaming.
You guys were,
yeah, we were in Zara.
No, I just was there. I was just the chauffeur. So, and Sasha texted me, and that was the first time I saw the ring. At the mall. And so that was the first time I saw the pictures. It was awesome.
And for a long time I was like wondering, like, I wonder if Riley has the ring or if his mom has the ring. For a minute there I thought you would have had it mailed to your mom's house and your mom have the ring, because I was like afraid, like I thought maybe you were afraid I would find it.
Yeah, well that was the tough part. So but then I had to get it. So that was the first time I saw the ring finished. It was in the setting, ready to rock. And damn, it was sunny. You know, it's early morning, like just the early sunshine hitting it. A couple videos
and I didn't give Riley anything. Like Riley picked out this ring himself. Him and Sasha did it, and I just told him that I wanted a morganite.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
I knew she'd wanted that, and then it sounded like you kind of left the door open to some other stuff.
Yeah, there were some other stones. I just told you I didn't want a diamond. That was really.
So I reached out to Sasha, and luckily it was easy for me. Sasha knew, she knew the size, and so it was pretty straightforward. We started, we just narrowed it down. We started with a few different stones, and then screw it.
Did your mom know, like when you emailed, like when you talked to Sasha, like or it took you a few, like you told her like eventually or something? Because only Riley's mom, Sasha, and his best friend knew.
Yeah, she knew, or I don't know if I called her right away or halfway through. I mean, I probably just reached out to Sasha first.
Yeah.
And then I told my mom just to have somebody, make sure I wasn't totally blowing something.
And we have some videos of the ring, like when Sasha, my cousin, when she had it and it was ready. So we'll insert those now for you guys.
Yeah, that was step one. So Sasha was on it. It got down to the final two. There were two options, and we both liked that one, and it was a little bigger.
Was it the same setting?
It was a little different. Okay. I can't remember exactly
This
what
is
the other
everything.
one was.
I love this one.
Yeah, this one was a little more simple.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
The other one was a little smaller stone, and I can't remember exactly what the setting was, but it had a little more like pizzazz to the setting. But that was just so simple.
I love it.
And
when I almost fell on the floor when I saw it.
So we went with that one, and apparently that was the right choice. And that cut, just the stone, looking at that one, the cut, it was like, oh shit, that's the one. So then I had to get it. Step two is getting the ring. That's also the problem with working together and everything.
We're home together all the time, and I'm the one that checks our doorbell cameras and things like that.
99.9% of
I'm always like, who's here? Is it a package? What is it? You know what I mean? And
all the packages we get for you. So if there's ever if there's ever a package with my name on it, it's it stands out like a sore thumb. Like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
So that couldn't happen.
Yeah. So in December, I went on a brand trip with Rare Beauty. So I was out of the house for a good 3 days. And that's when Riley had the ring delivered. And it was perfect timing because I was away.
She was gone. It just worked out. The stars aligned, as they so often do. The ring was finished and in Sasha's hands. And I think it was literally the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the timing was so perfect. It took a couple months to make. And so I think it was only a day. It was like the day before you left or something. It was finished and ready. So it's crazy. Within 24 hours, I had them hold it for a day and then ship it out. Overnight shipping.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe I'd drive down to San Diego. We go down a fair amount and somehow could kind of do a handoff with Sasha down in San Diego.
Because that's where Merrill is located.
Yeah. And where they are, so obviously. So that was kind of the thought. Somehow we could have done a handoff, but then it worked out. It was done. I'm like, oh shit, she's leaving tomorrow for 3 days, and it showed up.
And you disconnected all the cameras so I wouldn't see you, I guess, signing for a package or something. I'm always looking at the cameras.
What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah. Who's there? Who is that?
Yeah. Meanwhile, she's on a meditation retreat.
I'm on a meditation retreat, and I'm like, who the at my house.
A hint of a meditation retreat, trying to detox from your phone, looking at the Ring doorbell. So I took the battery out of the Ring, showed up when it was supposed to, signed for it, and put it in my secret spot.
Yeah, and I still don't know what the secret spot is to this day. He won't tell me because he wants to have a secret spot, which is fine.
I got one. There's only one. That was probably the hardest part of it all. I think since
did you just like put it in your underwear drawer and I just didn't check like, because why would I go through your underwear drawer?
No, but that's a good idea. But
well, now I'm thinking
kind of like
of it.
Cliche.
It is kind of cliche.
Like, whoa, hide it in his underwear drawer. Let me look.
So I was taking a look at my astrology chart in, I would say like the beginning of the year. I was looking at my months and I noticed that my house of marriage was illuminated for the month of February and March. So I started thinking like, oh my God, is it gonna come soon? Meaning like my 7th house is ruled by Capricorn, which represents partnerships and marriage. There was a planet that was moving through Capricorn during the month of February and March, or like just February, I think. And it means that when that planet is in Capricorn, that means certain parts of your chart that are in Capricorn will be illuminated.
They're game on.
Right, and like even just being in like Capricorn season wasn't too long ago.
Open for business.
So the week before the trip, I was kind of like, I started thinking of ways of like, how do I think Riley would propose to me? I thought like, well, we met skiing, so it would be cute if he did it skiing. Like in a perfect world, if I had to pick my proposal, I would want him to do it skiing. Like, I don't know if I've actually ever told you that. I was like thinking, well, I don't know, because it's a trip for his 30th birthday, but you never know. I got my nails done, I got Botox, I got filler, I got a pedicure, and you know, all that week I had the nervous butterfly jitters, and like you were, yeah, I was just so butterfly-y with you, and I feel like you were extra.
Not anticipating.
No, I just felt like super like in love with you, like that. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, well, and like you were super sweet to me too. Like you were extra sweet, like the sweetest ever, and I was just like, oh my God, he's so sweet. And then I started like trying to like ask God for some signs. I'm like, bitch, like, can I just have a sign? Like, I have too much anxiety. I need to know things. Like, the fact that I didn't know anything about this, like, killed me every single day.
Yeah, you're terrible. You can't even watch a TV show.
I always want to know the ending. I want to know spoilers of a TV show. Like, I almost, like, there was, like, a point where I was like, oh my God, maybe I just tell him, like, listen, I gotta know. Like, there was a point where
she's gonna do it to herself, this whole thing.
Where I was
you
like,
proposed yesterday. I didn't tell you. Look.
When I was getting my pedicure, I picked the color, and the first color I picked up, it said "On My Honeymoon" underneath it. Roll the clip. I think Riley might propose soon, and I'm not 100% sure, but just in case, I got my nailies done, Botox, filler, and the toesies done. When I went to the nail salon and got my pedicure, the color I picked out said "On My Honeymoon." I don't know if it's a sign. It might be a sign. I don't know. We're in Sun Valley. No ring yet. I don't know. I just have a feeling. And so, like, I just had like a little bit of intuition, but like when Riley actually did propose, I had no idea whatsoever. I was caught so off guard, but I will say, like, I had like a little bit of nervous jitters. Like, I just felt so nervous while we were like, before you did it, like I just had like these like little nervousy jitters, and it wasn't necessarily like that I was thinking you were gonna do it. I was just like feeling like I was in like suspense, or like I just like, I don't know, like I was like, oh my God, is it gonna happen this trip?
There was a bunch
is it
of
not gonna
energy
happen this
around.
trip? Is it gonna happen this trip? And also Riley's best friend was there. His other really good friend from Seattle and his wife
you're
was
kinda
there.
skipping ahead.
So like there was a lot of people there. Okay, sorry, yeah.
No,
let's talk about. So we get to Sun Valley.
So yeah, this is we needed to write a freaking.
I know we needed to write all this out. I'm sorry, this is so off the rails. His mom and dad were there. His sister was there. His best friend lives there. I think you told your best friend, right? You told Max.
So my mom knew that was it, and I wasn't gonna tell anyone.
I was grilling his sister.
She's fucking way too nosy.
I was grilling your sister.
Yeah.
I called my dad and asked him.
So I got the ring early December. If you guys are keen observers, we were in New York right before Christmas, and we don't get to see our family very often.
Yeah, we don't, unfortunately, especially with the pandemic.
With the pandemic was tough. We used to see them quite a bit, but then the whole pandemic going coast to coast was hard, so I didn't really have an opportunity to talk to her dad, and just stars aligned, so it worked out. Her dad was there, we were getting dinner with them, and he kind of went off, and I was able to ask her dad there, so the timing worked out really well.
That's so sweet.
So
I asked my dad in January, I was
so your dad did know.
I was like, did Riley ever ask you? And he was like, no, Nick, he hasn't. And he said it would suck. We were on FaceTime too, so I was kind of like.
So her dad knew, my mom knew, and I called my best friend Max in Sun Valley a couple months before the trip. Like, hey dude, I took Junie for a walk, we're cruising around the block, and I'm just spitballing here, but I'm kind of thinking about doing it. I got a ring, everything's got the green light to move ahead, but I just need to figure out what to do, and I knew I wanted to do it skiing. So Max was incredibly helpful.
The best. Max is the best human alive.
Like, just crushed all of it.
And he's a Leo.
Couldn't have done it without him, so he was really helpful in like kind of figuring out where to go. You know, I've been to Sun Valley and skied there, but I don't live there and know it that well, so he could really kind of be the eyes on the inside, and so he helped out a lot.
We stayed with Max for one night, and then we finally met up with his parents the next day. We always knew we were gonna go skiing on a Monday. We got there on a Saturday. His parents flew in on Sunday, and we all discussed as a family, like, okay, Monday it is, we are going skiing, bitch. We are going.
It was Monday because that's when it had to happen.
Because it had to happen before the birthday.
And the weather was good.
Yeah, and the weather was really good. I had like a lot of anxieties, and I wasn't sure why. Like, I really had no clue. So then you woke up Monday morning. Riley wanted to go check out the scenery of the mountain before.
So we had narrowed out, you know, we started over here, we ended up kind of over here, but it was all the same framework of getting up on the mountain and doing it somehow.
Of finding where to propose.
So the idea kind of shifted. We were going to do it at this different lodge, and I wasn't worried about doing it. I wasn't worried about anything. I'd already hidden it for months. Like, all the stress was gone about kind of giving it away too early. I knew I was good. The only thing that was left that I needed to happen was for her to come out later in the morning. So Max and my dad and I were going to go out skiing. My dad still doesn't know. And she's all excited to ski. We haven't skied in way too long.
Yeah.
And so she's all excited to go skiing. I'm like, you know what? Just like, the snow's not going to be great. Like, all the little, just throwing all these things out there. Like, you know, we got to meet up with Max. Oh, I had to sneak in here. Yeah, so I was trying to convince her to not come up, and my dad didn't know, and I didn't want to tell him until we left, because, you know, heaven forbid you make it all the way there the night before and then something slips. So,
and I feel like me and your dad, like, I feel like I could definitely get it out of him. You know what I mean?
So I didn't tell my dad, and he was kind of being a little lazy in the morning, and it was earlier than I would have gone out if we didn't need an hour for a test run. So it worked out. We left. We were gonna catch the bus. And then these ladies just happened to be driving in this giant expedition from the hotel at the same time, or from the condo at the same time. They're like, throw your skis in. So we got a freaking free ride right to the base. Met up with Max at the top and kind of did a trial run. And we got to the top, and we were waiting a couple minutes for Max to come up the other side. And my dad was kind of asking, we were looking at, you know, where should we go? And I was like, well, now I can let you in on the plan. And so I had the ring in my pocket. I pulled it out and I showed him. He's like, oh shit. Like, that's happening now?
He knew that, right? Like, he knew what it was right away.
It took him a second to, like, you're not expecting to see that.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
the top, and then he's, whoa. So then he was super excited. I kind of told him that's why I wanted to get out early. He was being a little lazy.
Yeah.
Keep trying to push him. Come on. Like, no, let's catch this bus. Let's get out. Let's meet up with Max, get some runs in.
So me and Riley's mom took a later shuttle to the lodge. So me and Riley's mom, we just waited and took a shuttle to the lodge, and we were in no rush. I was like, yeah, the later the better. Yeah. I also knew that the snow wasn't gonna be as icy later too, so I was like very eager to go later anyway. I wasn't trying to go at like 7:38 in the morning like you guys were. I had asked Riley's mom, I was like, are you doing any makeup? Because I wasn't sure if we were gonna take photos together or whatever. And she had said to me, yeah, I'll put a little bit on because this is gonna be like a really nice day and it's gonna be really sunny.
Yeah. And my mom doesn't ski much, and so we were, you know, because she knew it was gonna happen, this is the day everybody's gonna get out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was trying to push her, like, you know, it's the one time we're gonna take photos.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know if I'll ski again or in the rest of the week, so, you know, that's pretty much my vibe. And I was like, okay. So I just like put on a little bit of concealer and mascara, and then we were ready to go. So we all finally met together and we did one run, and we were getting ready to go on the chairlift that goes all the way up to the top of the mountain. Max, his best friend, was kind of framing it like, oh, this will be the best spot to take pictures. it's easy to get down. Like, it's the most beautiful spot in the mountains. You can really see all the other mountains.
And I was just letting him take it. You know?
Yeah,
he kind of paused and looked at me like, should we go there? You know,
yeah. Because I think he overheard me saying to you, like, hey, I don't know how much I'm gonna be skiing today.
Yeah. She comes out, says, I think I'm gonna.
I have anxiety.
Just deflect that one. And Max kind of took it away. It's like, all right, dude, you're the tour guide. We'll follow you.
We start to get on the chairlift, and it's one of those older chairlifts where it's like only 2 or 3 people max can fit on it. And Riley had first asked me if we wanted to go together, and I was like, sure, like, that's fine. And then I was talking to his dad, and we were kind of going back and forth, and then Riley had said, hey, you should go up with my dad. Like, do you want to go up with him? And I was like, sure. So we get on, and we get on the chair, and I have my tequila in my pocket with my flask. Riley's dad, Jim, has his whiskey with a flask. And so
they got all the goods.
You went on the chair with your mama.
So I had a good friend from high school randomly in town as well. So we all meet up, and I looked at my mom before we were getting on the chair. I was like, you're really not gonna like this chair ride. And she knew right away. She's like, oh my God, she's freaking out.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna throw up. No, don't do it. I had the ring in kind of my bottom left hand pocket, and you could see the box. That's not gonna work. So I moved it inside my jacket, but I wanted it easily accessible. I couldn't be just making it unzipping my jacket. So I had to switch pockets. And like, well, I'm gonna do it on the chairlift. And I knew I didn't want her to ride with me, so I could do it. So I kind of built it up, sent her with my dad. I'm pulling it out of my pocket. My mom's freaking out. I didn't open the box. I took a picture with the box, with them in the chair in front of us. My mom's like, can't look, put it in your pocket. So I'm going to put it in my pocket, and as I'm starting to zip it up, the chairlift stops like
an emergency stop, you guys.
And this doesn't happen often. It used to be a
It's like we're
stop.
Swinging like this, you know, with the momentum of just a hard stop.
And
I started screaming.
Yeah, I'm trying to put this in my pocket. The chairlift starts swinging. Oh,
I'm like, oh my God!
It was a good 5-10 minutes. I mean, it was abnormal.
Yeah, your mom's about to throw up.
Because I'm just playing with the ring on the chairlift.
Your poor mom. And then it finally gets moving, and we get to the top, and everybody starts taking pictures, like all the couples. So it was, you know, his friends, then it was his parents, and then it was time for us to go. We go over, and it's our time to take the photo, and we'll include some photos for you guys to see in the video, of course.
Finally get to
But we finally get to the top, and it's beautiful, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, they're really taking a lot of photos of us, because everybody else was just like a quick 1, 2, 3 thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, how many photos are we taking? And so during that time, I didn't know.
I had gotten it out when we had started to take pictures, and I brought the ring up over her head, and I was just milking, like, how long can I stand here and just take pictures. And Max is going along with it. He's taking the photos like, okay, that's perfect.
He's like, get excited.
Like, yeah, get excited.
Like,
who's having fun?
I was like, what the happening?
Just standing there. You know, I didn't want her to move or leave before it happened. So
I just ski off.
And
he's got the ring box above my head.
Not too long. So I brought it down. We were in our skis, so I had to clip out real quick.
And you guys can see now the proposal.
All right, guys. Get excited.
I was so caught off guard because Riley's like a private person, so I never thought like he would want Max, his mom, his friends, and his dad, and everyone there. Like that threw me off a lot because I thought like, oh, he's gonna like, if he were to do it, we would be alone maybe, and like ski down to the lodge, and like everyone would be there, or like I don't know, like I didn't. That really threw me off. Like that was good. It threw me off, and I loved having everyone there too. But the first thing I saw was the ring in the box. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most stunning thing I've ever seen. It's so funny because everybody was like, well, did she say yes? And I was like, yeah, I said yes. I like let out a little like, yes.
Like a breath.
To Riley, like a yes. You guys can see like my head was like nodded a little bit, and oh my God, I was just over the moon. We skied down to the lodge and we had champagne. Naturally I FaceTimed everyone. I got my sister first and she started bawling her eyes out. I wish I would have recorded everybody's reaction that I was FaceTiming. That would have been, man. My dad and my mom were so excited. All my friends that I called and talked to were so excited, and we talked to your grandma, your aunt on the phone, your uncle.
Yeah, everybody answered.
Everyone. Talked
to my grandma. Yeah, it was cool. Her dad was relieved.
He was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't have to lie to you anymore.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm sorry that I told you he didn't ask me yet because, you know, I wanted to keep it a surprise.
It's killing me. I'm excited to tell you, but I can't blow the surprise. It's like, shit. So he could finally breathe, and I wasn't honestly thinking that you would be asking him a lot, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, did he ask him yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you know, I was just like, we had the best time, like just living it in the moment, and I waited a while to post about it. Almost like, I waited like 5 days to post about it. Like it happened on a Monday and I posted about it on a Friday, and I was just we were really enjoying living it in the moment, you know, and I accidentally posted like an Instagram video story where I was like, you could see the ring. I was like telling you guys to swipe up to a YouTube video. All my friends were so excited for me. Everybody knows I've been wanting this since the second I laid eyes on you, honestly, not to even be cliche and corny, but like I just knew, like I always knew you were the one. So like I've been wanting this for forever, so everybody was so happy for me. There was like a few influencers I texted to let them know, you know, like some of my friends like Chloe, I let Manny know, I let Ray, a few other girls know, and I just was like over the moon, and I still am over the moon, and like I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support you've given us on this journey, and we had a great rest of the trip, you know, like as you guys could probably imagine, we got schwasty at the lodge afterwards, and we still had to ski down, right, to get to the parking lot, because at this lodge was at like the midway point of the mountain, and so, you know, I was like, I don't want to ski anymore, I want to freaking drink. It's so exciting to like be on this journey with you guys and like be able to share these moments with you guys, and of course like we want to like talk about it and vlog about it a lot, and like we want to talk about the engagement. We want to take you guys with us on venue tours and things like that, and like I want to take you guys on wedding dress shopping with me, you know, just like fun things like that, you know, just so definitely you will get a lot of content from us, just because, like, you know, being a content creator, it's so hard to not create content around exciting things in your life, you know. So I'm just so happy you guys are happy too, and for me, for us, and are down for the engagement content.
Wink, wink.
But like, if you guys have any tips on how to plan a wedding, like definitely comment them down below, because I don't even know where to start. Drink to that, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you.
Sorry for rambling on.
No, but I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thank you so much for giving me a platform to share this story. I'm excited for the future. Now I can film videos for you guys that are like how I would do my makeup on my wedding day.
Oh, I did do my makeup.
A lot of people have asked me about doing wedding makeup, and I've always been like, I'll save it for when I'm getting married. So now you'll get that content, and I'm just so excited. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy. You make me so happy, and so thank you guys. I can't say it enough. Thank you for all the well wishes and all of the positive words, and we love you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of our story. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Ciao.